Hi everyone, welcome to today's video. I am starting my walk today. It's going to be part of the Pathway Underground system, downtown Toronto. I started at Union Station and I want to take you through the underground pathway system to Dundas. And it is Monday today. It is the 10th of April and it is 2 o'clock in the afternoon, 2:02. Right there used to be a body shop store. And where you see Brooks Brothers, that used to be like a like kiosks for like lunch food. All kinds of little kiosk sandwiches and salads and soups and pizza. Now it is a Brooks Brothers. And the reason why I'm taking you through here is because these are my old stomping grounds. And a colleague and I used to come down here on a daily basis to the underground and shop and find food. And this is where we would spend our lunch hour because everything was here. It looks like everything is still here. Not to mislead you and think that I haven't been down here, but I come down here on a pseudo-regular basis, I guess. I was in Regent Park this morning. I left the house about 8:30. It was +3. Beautiful walk down to Regent Park. And then now and so I thought, well, instead of going straight home, why don't I walk to Union Station from where I was and take you guys through my path, my old stomping grounds. This would have been like roughly 30 years ago, I guess, when I was working down here. And like I said, we used to come down here every day for lunch. I knew like almost every store intimately. There's been a lot of change, but a lot still looks the same. So, as you can well imagine, a lot of the storefronts have changed. That signage, TD Center signage, is all the same. The marbled walls are the same. This pathway is the same. The floor is the same. I love this terrazzo, green terrazzo, or maybe it's marble floor. Always loved it down here. And the underground pathway system, the Toronto downtown underground pathway system, is super, super busy, especially at lunchtime. So we're going to continue forward. You can see we're going to get to First Canadian Place. This will take us there. Yeah, a lot of change. But I like coming through here. I like reliving good memories. And what made my work, what kind of made my work so enjoyable was my colleagues. I'm going to try and find where we are on this map so you can see where I am. Where am I? Right here. Yeah, and we're going to make our way up to the Eaton Centre. So King Street. It is so nice out. So when I left where I was at about 1:30, it was +14. I may have already mentioned that already. So I took off my jacket and stuffed it in my backpack. And I am warm. So this is First Canadian Place right here. Now, as far as I remember, this LCBO has always been here. And this marketplace wasn't called the marketplace. There's like a Longo's in here. But it used to be all kiosks, again, like for lunchtime. Now it's opened up, it's expanded. There's like a grocery store. I've always liked this in here, First Canadian Place pathway section, because it's so bright. Oh, looks like some mini golf happening there. Yeah, all these shops have changed. They're all different shops. Here before. I hope everybody is doing well. The video, there's one Costa Rica video that should be up before this video. And it is Lake Arnell in Costa Rica, where David and I went while we were in Costa Rica. Now we're turning down through the financial district underground area. Yeah, this Lent wasn't here 30 years ago. So hopefully that video is up. It's not great, folks. I apologize, but it's the last little video I want to show you Lake Arnell. It's not the lake so much that I'm showing you. It's sort of more where we stayed. It was like a retreat hotel. Very zen. Yeah, this used to be a Sara Lee, I think, or Sarah something. A chocolate store used to be right here. Yeah, these doors are the same, the floor is the same, and the stairs are the same. They are well used, these stairs. There's like little craters. Is it these stairs? No, not these stairs. These are new, I think. But there were stairs either coming up or that we've already passed that were well-worn marble stairs. This used to be not a Rexall. This used to be like a big, huge kiosk again with tables and all kinds of places to find food. Down here is where we used to emerge from, right on University. I used to work at Confederation Life, if any of you remember Confederation Life. It's now defunct, but yeah, it was on the 10th floor. We used to come down here, and here used to be all kinds of shops. We had fun. Fun. But here you can see a lot of glass before. Like this is new, all this glass here didn't exist. It was sort of regular storefront siding as what existed 30 years ago. And the funny thing is, what I don't remember is this space right here where you can see all these tables and, you know, all these little kiosks here, or all these little places to buy food. That didn't exist before, and I can't for the life of me remember what used to be in this space. The alley tea time. And this flooring coming up, this has been here for as long as I know. It's always been here, this flooring. This is on the way to the Sheridan Center. You can see. Pathway towards Richmond. Yeah, this is all the same. This looks exactly the same. This used to be a jewelry store here. Jewelry store. And the Sheraton Center. And this is where I used to come way back in the day for HR conferences. Yeah, it was kind of the spot until they moved down to the convention center. Yeah, so the Thompson Building, Hudson's Bay. So we're going to take this route towards the Hudson's Bay. And there used to be some sort of here, like this space right here where you can see the darkened floor. That used to be like a kiosk, sort of like a jewelry or accessory store. And here, this used to be not Osgood Ballroom. It used to be a cinema, you know, where you go and watch movies. Yeah, this floor is all the same. This looks all the same as it did 30 years ago. This is, I think, the exact same. They probably could have changed, replaced the tables and chairs, I bet. I don't remember, but the floor is the same. The kiosks have probably, the food court they probably changed over. I never liked it in here for some reason. It just seemed kind of dark and dingy, unappealing. And considering, you know, I was working down this neighborhood, we never came here for lunch, ever. But this is how I would get home. So where I showed you near where I worked, I used to walk home from downtown to Broadway Avenue where I was living, and but I always enjoyed taking this part to walk to Dundas and then emerge street level and walk north from there. The Scotiabank has always been here. But that full service, was that there? That bank machine? I can't remember. I thought it was further down, but I could be wrong. Yeah, I just I love coming down here, especially now that I'm retired and it's not a work thing that I'm doing. Mind you, I loved what I was doing, but it's nice to have that freedom to come down here and not have to rush back to the office. That face is familiar. He must be an actor. Is he the actor from Bridgerton, maybe? Now we're at Hudson's Bay. Hudson's Bay. Now, this is where you see this wall going up this escalator. And this space right here, like right at the top here at the stairs, this whole area in here, this used to be like a diner restaurant in here and was, of course, pushed way back out. Took up a lot of space. But that used to be a diner for the longest time. And then it was an eyeglass place, all related to the Hudson's Bay, of course. So this is the third change that I've seen in that space. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to take you guys up and over. So we're going to exit the pathway. And again, there used to be a candy shop right here. That's where the Hudson's Bay had candy. This wall didn't exist. It was more open. I mean, there was part of the wall that was here, but that part of it was all opened. And there was, they had all kinds of candy and, you know, yummies. Back when department stores had a whole candy department. And this has always been the cosmetic department. It's changed a lot. Going up to the second floor. And when we would emerge at the top here of this escalator, this used to be the men's wear section. Now it's Mango, and I think Mango is just women's clothes. But it's all changed, of course. Looks very different. But it's like I'm on automatic drive right now. Like my body's just taking me. I'm not really oh, these are nice pants. Ooh. Those are nice. Oh, that's a mistake. We will not stop and stare. Oh, I have a dress almost identical to that. That's pretty. Pretty pink. Okay, moving right along. Okay, let's stay focused here. Hey, Mountain Equipment Co-op. See, Mountain Equipment Co-op must be new within the last year, but it didn't exist here last year. I've just noticed that, and I've been through here several times, but I've not noticed when that changed when they moved in. Some nice shoes, but we will not stop. We shall continue along our mission. And then from here, once we hit Dundas, I will shut off the camera. I do need to go to IKEA, which is just slightly north on Yonge Street. Here's Saks. And of course, that was closed off. But this pathway always existed, except I remember the pathway used to have this ugly green carpet. Then it changed to like just a hard surface. And this whole cover over our head and to our sides has changed. It was sort of a dulled glass, but this is much prettier. And that's Queen Street that we're looking at right now. In the City Hall. We're looking west. And here we are looking east. And there's Yonge Street. And where you see Harry Rosen right here, this used to be a McDonald's, a really, really big McDonald's. Let's go this way. Yeah, there's McDonald's here. I'm surprised, well, maybe I'm not, I guess, but I'm sure McDonald's is popular everywhere. I'm just surprised that they changed that relocation, but I think why they did that is they want to keep food services on one level probably. And this is just for other retail shopping. Yeah, a lot of these stores didn't exist here. Ted Baker, Canada Goose wasn't even in existence, I don't think, 30 years ago. Arturex, Athletica, Coach, Browns has been around, but I don't know if they were ever located here. I think they may have been in the Eaton Center, but I don't think they were on this level. This is probably the bougie level, where maybe more of the expensive stores might be. So there's all the scaffolding you can see. I don't know what's going on here. And there's Indigo, Lululemon. And right here where you can see people sitting, there used to be like a kiosk there, and they sold earrings and brooches and scarves. Sephora, I don't remember what was here before. I do remember, and I don't know why I remember this, but right here where it says Psycho Bunny, this shop right here, this used to be a maternity store called Time. Why I remember that? You know why I remember that? Because it was there like forever. Oh, that's cute. Oh, that is so nice. And here we're this jewelry store right across where it says Breitling. That used to be European Jewelers. And Moose Knuckles, they haven't been here long in this location. I think probably within the last year. And Nordstrom, as you can see ahead, the signage up there used to read Eaton's, which went belly up when in the early 90s. And up there where you can see the signage says Like right at the very top of the escalator where it says Zara, you can see. I'm pretty sure that used to be the Pickle Barrel. It was a restaurant. Now I can see there's a restaurant right below Mercado. Maybe that's where it was, but I always thought it was at the top of the escalator. Anyway, Pickle Barrel was there. Has a great view to like Trinity Square. I think that's what it's called. Just right, yeah, Trinity Square, where you can see the doors. Yeah, here we are at Nordstrom, and there used to be, yeah, it used to change quite a bit. Anyhow, we're almost at Dundas. I'm not going to take you through, or should I? Yeah, let's walk through. The store is closing at Nordstrom, of course. Oh, beauty 10% off. Last week it was 5% off. Maybe I'll wait a week because there's a product I want to pick up. And if it's just discounted even more, that's great. If not, oh well. So be it. Yeah, I feel for the people here, the employees. Hopefully the organization is helping them with outplacement services. And we're here where Uniqlo is located. And that was part of Eaton's. We would have been in the actual Eaton store right at this point here. So this grand hallway did not exist when Eaton's actually was here, and then Sears moved in. And when they did this major reconstruction, when Sears left, yeah, they opened up that big hallway there, or made a big hallway rather. Here we are at Yonge and Dundas, folks. Thank you for joining me on this little pathway, this memory lane walk today. I appreciate you joining me, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. This is Boomer Girl Walking, signing off.